With 1 to go after 9 rounds of the JM Motorsport Productions Monster Truck Summer Series, it's time to crown the 2018 points champion. And with a little wiggle room at the top in the midst of a silly season, the question of who will be number 1 hangs in the air. Continuing with a tradition we started in 2016, Monster Power once again wraps up its coverage in Durham, Connecticut at the Durham Fair. This is round number 10, the final round of the 2018 JM Motorsport Productions Summer Series. Taurus sitting on top right now. We'll update you on the points. We'll show you some highlights from earlier in the year with some E14 footage. Stay with us. The action's going to get wild before the day is over here in Durham, Connecticut. It's coming up next here on Monster Power.
This edition of Monster Power is brought to you in part by Monsters Monthly. For up-to-date show and ticket info, articles, event breakdowns, and a wide selection of photo and video galleries, visit monstersmonthly.com.
After 9 rounds, we have arrived in Durham, Connecticut, the Durham Fair, for round number 10 and the final event of the 2018 JM Motorsport Productions Summer Series. But before we get into action here, we're going to go back and show you some highlights of how we got to this point on the season. You are looking at the first final round race of the 2018 season. At this point in this competition, Heavy Hitter had already taken the best trick victory. He now pairs off against his own truck. Pennsylvania's JRC shock drive Kentucky-based Basher against the boss, Derek Hansen and the Louisville, Kentucky Heavy Hitters. JR with a lead going into the final corner, but he was not able to hold on to it. Derek Hansen got a truck and a half, maybe a 2-truck length advantage right there at the end. Very competitive pair of trucks. So Derek would officially take the overall event victory. He went into Freestyle and was able to clean sweep this one. But it was not happy times at the end of this Freestyle. We will show you what we're talking about. Derek put on probably the most aggressive of the 4 Freestyles during the matinee show. There were 2 shows in one day. This Freestyle would hurt Derek in the end. Big leaps right there. This one was short and sweet. As he comes over the jammer stack and gets into the throttle, there goes the 3rd member in the rear end. For the rest of the weekend, he would have only front-wheel drive. So, show number 2 starts off with a best trick victory by JRC South in the Basher. Then, final round racing. Diesel Dave Redzirez still with the alcohol engine and the XDP machine taking on JR again in the Basher in another final round. This would really boost him in points early in the season. Little conservative in that first turn, but it actually helped him out. As you see, Dave, with being very aggressive, makes the same mistake he had made in earlier racing during the matinee show. Got into the tough truck jumps. JRC suck. So far is at 2 for 2 in this one in front of the home state folks, adding more points to the total for the Basher machine, but it did not work out for him in Freestyle. Dave Redzirez seeking a little bit of revenge, laid down one of the Freestyles of the year. Really? taken a win with a short but sweet run, but he was starting to have problems with the transmission. It was getting hot. He needed to get in and get out, as he said. He did just about everything he had to do, had more momentum than anybody on this weekend. But with a big cheer from the crowd, he would take the Freestyle Championship at event number 2 in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Now, we move on to Little Valley, New York, in Western New York. Mikey Vauders with the big air and Overkill Evolution taking the best trick victory. Always likes to throw a few extra hits in his run. He's the reason they don't do wheelie competitions on this series anymore. Championship race, though, didn't work out for him. He got knocked out in the semifinals by the man in the right lane closest to us, Corey Rummel, the Avenger. He went to the final round against Bigfoot. He knocked out Matt Cody in the higher education pool line. It was very close at the end with the finish line right before the ramp, but Corey Rummel inched out Christian, Norman, and Bigfoot. That brings us back to Mikey Vauders in the Overkill Evolution machine. He would take the Freestyle victory on this night with some of the biggest air, if not the biggest air, we saw all year long. Top to bottom, this is probably the wildest freestyle we have seen to this point in the season. We will see what he has for us here in Durham, Connecticut. He usually doesn't disappoint in this little arena, but with all this space out in Little Valley, he was flying that big Ford around. Mikey, however, was not able to carry that momentum through to the afternoon show the following day. Fuel problems caught up with him. They would be chasing that ground all afternoon long. The best trick competition would go to the Avenger and Corey Rummel, as would the racing victory right here in another final round. In fact, Corey would come out of this weekend with a win percentage that is mathematically unbeatable at this point on the season. But the cumulative points are going in favor of Taurus right now. Corey laying down a classic Avenger Freestyle in front of the fans here in Western New York. Swiping the dirt off the pile. And Corey would end up giving us a few of the most spectacular shots we got all summer long. Watch this. Clods of dirt right into the lens, and if that wasn't enough, right up and over the camera. From there, the tour would move on to Croton, Ohio. We were not present for this event, but as you can see, it was an awesome one. All 4 machines in attendance, heavy hitter, basher, buckshot, and the aftershock Chevrolet would make significant gains in the point, moving toward Honesdale, Pennsylvania, and nearing the halfway point on the series. The biggest gains out of this entire week of events were made by Brandon Budd and Buckshot. Coming out of Croton, Ohio, J.R. Seaside and Derek Hansen held their game. They didn't have much left to run in this season. They had to make moves while they were still on the tour. Now, we had wrapped up this event already. Buckshot had all but dominated night number 1 in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. He hadn't taken the freestyle until this happened. 2 moves in, Mikey Vauders missed another race, making sure he had a shot at that backfield. That would hurt him big time. He had to do it the second day as well. Now, he would pick back up where he left off. He had taken the best trick victory on night number 1. He would take the best trick victory again on night number 2. But racing and freestyle had gone to Brandon Budd and Buckshot. Coming into night number 2's action, however, Preston Perez starting to show some promise here to make some moves for the higher education pool bus. We'd seen Matt Cody behind the wheel of that machine a week earlier. Preston taking on the boss. would pull off the big win in racing and carry that momentum on through to freestyle.
And the ring goes to higher and
Preston Perez out of Spokane, Washington. This would be the last time we would see him behind the wheel. He would end up leaving this team about a month later. He has since moved on with his career. We want to wish him the best of luck, but Preston laying down some moves and picking up some big points on this evening. In Homestead, Pennsylvania, input shaft. Brought an end to the run right there. Now, if you wonder why Taurus is at the top of the points, the chassis you're looking at, that was the higher education cool bus. Taurus placed pretty well in the best race competition and then runner-up in the weekend's first and final round in Topsfield, Massachusetts. This was yesterday afternoon inside the Topsfield Fair Arena. That win went to Matt Cody and the Iron Warrior, who's trying to put as many points as quickly as he can into events. Another final round. Cody took the freestyle at event number 1 as well. He would not get event number 2, as Mikey Vadas would end up taking a clean sweep, rebuilding the points that he needs to come into this final event and try to get back up on top of the point board. We know he will come out of Durham, Connecticut at least in second place. If he can better it, it's going to be very interesting. He's going to have to be perfect here in Durham to take the number 1 spot. Now, some people would say Mikey took it easy on that run. There's not a lot of room for error inside the Topsfield Fair Arena. He still laid down an awesome shot, but no roof on this venue. Out under the beautiful Connecticut blue sky, we get ready for round number 10. It's coming up next. Stay with us. Durham, Connecticut, getting ready for round number 10, the final round of the 2018 JM Motorsport Productions Summer Monster Truck Series. Here is a look at the points coming in for round number 10. You see Taurus on top with a 7-point lead over second place. That's Buckshot, who's unfortunately resigned to third. At least, as Overkill Evolution will move up at least 1 spot before the day is over. You see Avenger and Basher rounding up the top 5. Here are highlights from the best trick competition, and it started off strong with Michael Vadas Sr. in the safety clean black stallion. He liked that hit, went right back to the lane, gave the fans another one. Not quite as good as his first hit, but those were 2 strong hits to start off the best trick competition. Made life hard on this guy, Jeff Mercy in the Toasaurus Rex. 427 cubic inch Chevrolet, a bit underpowered. Pull a few pages out of the old school handbook, a reverser over the racing lane. Not enough, though, to take over the position from Michael Vadas Sr. in the safety clean black stallion. Now, Michael Cole out of Rush, New York, the spoiler in this field. Nothing but trouble. Rivaling Michael Vadas Sr. with that hit. Didn't quite get past him there. Second hit. Kind of a wild sideways landing as he had started to have steering problems develop early in the day. Those have been chasing him all day long. Now, you're riding on the front of the Overkill Evolution machine of Michael Vadas II. He's going to show you how to lay down a run in the best trick competition. Throwing dirt all over the place as he sneaks in a few extra moves. That counts as 1 right there. He's playing this game perfectly. He's using the whole track. He kind of turns this into a mini freestyle. And he's able, again, to sneak a few extra hits in. Big air out of the Overkill Evolution machine, and it would take the best trick competition victory and add 5 points to his total. Again, jumps him up to second place, coming out of just the best trick competition. Now we head to highlights from round one. Monster truck racing side-by-side, 2 jump straight line course. If you listen, you only hear 1 truck running. They did not reset Michael Vatter's RII after the starting line test. Green flag there, and this would be a contested finish as Jeff Bursey gets a free pass. You hear him refire Black Stallion, and you can tell by the language of the truck leaving the hole that Michael Vatter Sr. was not happy with the outcome of that pairing right there. He would contest it. Those 2 gentlemen would come to an agreement to rerun that first round race, but not before Mike Vatter's the second and Michael Cole paired off on the starting line. Michael Cole, again, the spoiler in this field, taking on the favorite to win. Out of this pairing, Mikey in Overkill Evolution. Not pretty, but he gets the job done and inches closer to that points championship, and Michael Cole did not have a prayer with those rear steering problems plaguing, and Mikey actually got into the wall a little bit there on the right-hand side, kind of a sideways launch. You can see that Ford, the first car in that line of 2 cars in the right lane, smashed down to the right, and that's what threw the truck over into the wall. No harm, no foul. He goes on to the final round to match up with the winner of this rerun. Jeff Bursey in the right lane, Michael Vatter Sr. in the left lane. Little bit squirrely for Vatters, but he gets the job done. Jeff Bursey heads back to the pits. He'll be awarded 3rd place as Michael Cole was unable to finish his racing pass. And that brings us back to live action right here. Overkill Evolution enters the track to take on Michael Vatter Sr. The Vision Wheel, safety clean, Black Stallion Ford. There are Roush Yates racing engines on this starting line. Believe me when I tell you, Senior is not going to hand this one over to Junior. Junior's going to have to try to get this win to take this points championship. He's right on the verge of doing so, but Dad can really mess this one up for him. Jay Milligan getting these guys staged. He'll head off the track. Green flag goes up. Senior with the jump. Boy, they were right there together on the finish line. That white line is for the demo derby that's going on here today. The fence post at the end of it is going to be Mike Vatters, the second in Overkill Evolution. That will unofficially give him this points championship. He needs to get to the end of today's action before they'll officially award it to him, but he passed Dad in the air right there. Very aggressive pair of runs out of those 2. And again, Michael Vatter Sr. gave nothing to the Overkill Evolution machine. He ran him all the way to the end. Sky shot. So, the question is, can Mikey do what he did in 2016 and take the clean sweep with all 3 competitions, or will one of the other 3 competitors knock him off in freestyle? The final freestyle of the 2018 JM Motorsport Productions Summer Series is next. Back in Durham, Connecticut at the Durham Fair for the final freestyle of the 2018 JM Motorsport Productions Summer Series, and it's Michael Vatter Sr. in the Black Stallion out of Hagerstown, Maryland, laying down the run that everyone else is going to have to go after. The safety clean Vision Wheel sponsored Ford with a Roush Yates racing engine in the back. Keeping the momentum up. A little bit of smoke out of the back end of the truck. Nothing really to worry about, it doesn't seem like, but the engine does not quite sound healthy right now. Laying it down, gets into the crush bars a little bit over there. Lost a little bit of that momentum. We'll see if the truck's hurt or not. Doesn't seem to be having the steering problems he had in weeks gone by here, but laying down a pretty good run. See what he goes after next. Now this is going to hurt him, backing it up. Looks like he's going to set up and take on that middle mound, the van stack in the center. Big hit and a hard landing on the right rear. The safety clean forward though, laying it down, getting the job done. And that's going to wrap it up for Mike Potter, Sr. out of Hagerstown, Maryland. A good start to this freestyle. The guy coming up behind him, Jeff Bursey, a little bit underpowered. He's going to have to go some to take Byers out. They're starting out strong right there, getting the front end up here. And right to that van stack. Bursey's got this big, wide, kind of bouncy monster truck here. And it actually could hurt him on a track this small. He's getting around here in pretty good shape, though. Not having quite the problems getting the truck turned around he may have thought he would have. But they set this track up so he could move around like this. And we'll see what next move he sets up. I know we're going to get a reverse move out of him before it's up. It looks like he might be setting one up here. That's exactly what he's doing, going right for the big mountain. Good hit, off to the right. Putting it on the edge, Jeff Bursey. And the truck dies on him right there. And the word we're getting is the drive shaft loops are hanging. You saw those straps up under there. They're trying everything to hold that together. Did not hold up for the entire run. There you see Mike Byers, the second, strapping up in the seat of the Overkill Evolution machine. We hear fire from the Taurus Rex Chevrolet. He'll be pulling off the track, and we will send out number 3 in line as the track officials head back to the sidelines. Michael Cole out of Rush, New York, in nothing but trouble. Heads out for the junk car. We will see. It looks like the truck's working for him. Remember, he was having those steering problems all weekend. Well, he's having them again. You can see the 2 rear tires are cocked to the left and sending the back end of the truck that way. If he can keep the truck sort of out on the outer edge of the track and kind of work his way around, or at least keep it end to end, he might not have to back up too much, but this is going to cause him all kinds of problems. Came out with good momentum, but this might hurt him. Well, he's got himself centered. Excuse me, he's got to be centered, it looks like, but when he steps on the gas, the rear wheels are starting to turn on him.
He's still struggling there,
now he's going to be chasing it for the rest of the run, and that could cause him big, big problems. Trying to get it lined back up. The question right now, though, is whether or not... Ooh, gets over here by the wall. Kept out of it, though. But the question right now is he losing control of that rear steering when he stands on it, because it does not look like he's completely in control of the rear end of his truck right now. He's trying to keep it out and away from the wall to get his moves in so he doesn't take a chance of banging into the fence or getting over near any of the personnel. He's making a run right now at it. So he's lining something up here. Strong hit from Michael Cole, laying it down. Working with what he's got. It's not perfect by any means, and I don't think it's going to take over the lead from Mike Potter, Sr., but he's giving the crowd a freestyle right now, and that's all that matters. He's not quitting. As He's going to get an A for effort at the end of this one. The big Silverado with all kinds of problems. He takes another hit here. Not bad. Gets into van stack a little bit. He's really in combat with that big Chevy out of New York right now. Looks like he's going to take it off the track. Or no, he's got no quit. Maybe lining up one more move here. I'm not sure. I thought he was done. What's he got left? He's going to attack the cars one more time. Nice air shot there from Michael Cole out of Rush, New York. Again, really trying to give the fans something to keep them warm here as he is struggling with their rear steer. It just does not want to work with him.
Boy, their rear steer does not want to cooperate.
You hear exactly that from Tim Howard. Mikey Vatter's now firing up there. He calls quits on the Nothing But Trouble Chevrolet, and that means that Mike Vatter Sr. will actually remain in the lead. Just too much forward and back from Michael Cole, but not a bad effort considering all the problems he was having. Now, the question is, can Mike, who's already taken the points championship, end this season up with a clean sweep? Comes blasting into the arena and starts off huge. 2 years in a row already, he has laid down probably back-to-back two of the best freestyles in consecutive years that we have seen on the JL Motorsports Summer Tour. And it looks like he's headed for another one here. On board, and you see the concentration. Boy, that hang time he gets here is second to none. Using up the whole track. Dirt here is not perfect either. It's got tacky spots, loose spots. It's got water on top of it. There's mud over there. There's just no consistency to this track surface today. It rained all night. The water at the starting line right back up. You can see there's dust out here. He's getting some big hang time, but he's having to be careful as he slides it around. Headed for the center stack with a huge sweep. As he gets, I don't know if that looked on screen as impressive as it was here, but he got that big 12-foot tall, 12-foot wide, 20-foot long truck turned around in about a 4-foot section of track without touching any of those barricades. Winding it up here. Mikey Vatter's out of Williamsport, Maryland, and I don't think there's going to be any debate if they hand him this Freestyle Championship. The crowd is absolutely on his side right now, Mikey. With the points championship, and they have not declared it yet, but I'm pretty sure he just took that freestyle victory.
Wow! Is wow big enough word?
There it is. Mikey Vatter's Mike II out of Williamsport, Maryland, taking the points championship and the clean sweep. Didn't need that freestyle to win it, but he was not going to disappoint these loyal fans here in Connecticut. Overkill Evolution with the 7-point lead to finish the year over Taurus. He did everything he needed to do to get that victory. Brandon Buckshot, very impressive this year. Of course, the Black Stallion and the almost untouchable dominance from New York of Avenger. We want to thank everyone for joining us for this 2018 season of Monster Power. We can't wait to get kicked off next year. We will see you in 2019.
Over there, get me to the winner.